Alright guys, I'm pretty sure this is a Volvo station wagon actually. What's up guys, it's Drifts and Lifts here. Alright, so today's episode we got hopefully a really good amount of gravy. So we're down at the river. I got a couple friends with me, and we were actually here yesterday and the car broke down, and what happened is I hit the fuel tank on the bottom of the riverbed really hard. I did some sort of jump, I hit a really big bump, and what happened was it actually bent our fuel pump this way, and there's a little accumulator. We actually replaced it with a rubber hose right here, but the accumulator that kind of slides in here bent, and then there was no fuel flowing through it. So that's the reason why the car shut down. We actually had to get towed all the way back. We were way out on the riverbed, doing some fun stuff. So I got Jordan and Haley with me, and Jake as well, and Jordan actually has his drone with him, so that's gonna be super sick. He's gonna follow the river beater around, and we're gonna do some stunts. We got helmets, and it's a really nice day out, so we're excited to do some river beating. I guess while I'm at it, guys, I haven't even really showed you. I've been doing a little bit of work to this car, just to get it, better for river beating and better off-road, so it doesn't break and, just handles a little bit better. So I fully stripped it. I actually got this car down to 2,700 pounds. So I actually weighed it at the dump, and it was 1,230 kilograms, which is right around 2,700 pounds. So it actually feels a lot lighter. I did a 2-inch straight pipe. So we got a straight pipe on it, 2-inch from the header, basically cut right at the axle. It is super loud. Usually I go with a little bit bigger diameter piping, but the 2-inch is super raspy and loud. It actually sounds like absolute dog turd, but whatever, it's really loud and kind of fun out on the river. At least it's not, we're not out on the road. Driving this car in town is not fun though. It's really disgusting sounding. I actually took the frame weights out. Now that I know that is a mod that we can do, the frame weights are always going to come out of all the 740s that I buy. I did as much weight reduction as I could. I stripped the sunroof out and that kind of thing. So that's basically it. And well, the diff, obviously I put a new axle shaft in it from last video. You guys saw I broke the axle shaft. So I went to a lot smaller tire size. So this one's actually, I don't even know, it's a 185/65/14, so really tiny tire. Unfortunately not as good ground clearance, but it's going to give us a better gear ratio, and hopefully we're not going to break an axle shaft as easy. I also did a new shock, and my theory is that's actually the reason why that axle shaft broke so easily on the last video, was the shock was actually wrapping up and down super bad. So there's a ton of wheel hop on this side, and I think just the wheel hop, slamming the wheel into the ground back and forth, there's just a lot of back and forth stress on the axle, and it ended up snapping it. So I put a new shock in it. It should be good now. So hopefully we're able to actually have some fun without things breaking on this for once. All right guys, so the fuel pump line actually was our fix, but when I was messing around with things yesterday, I swapped these two relays, and I guess one of them isn't working, so I swapped that back and the car fired right up. So we're good. As you can hear, the new straight pipe. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna go out to the flats over here, and I'm just gonna do a little warm-up send, kind of get warm. Yeah, so my muffler ripped off last time we were out here. That's my muffler. That's my muffler. Is it? Yeah. Oh, so that's the same. Is that a res or a muffler? That's a resonator. Oh, that's the same one I have on my rig. Yeah, so actually, I lost my muffler last time. I didn't bother going and looking for it, and I guess it's over here. So someone must have pulled it off the river and put it by the campfire. Yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll put a helmet on just to be safe. Never a bad idea. we found this pretty cool jump. I'm not too sure how it's gonna go, but Jake's gonna be the guinea pig. I'm sure he's not gonna send it as hard as Cole did that one time in the river beater Edna. But yeah, it's kind of like a step-up jump to some really shale rocks, flat landing. So we'll see what happens, and then I'll take it for a rip after Jake. Yeah! All right, guys, so river beater's hanging in, moldy wagon. Seems to be all right. The only problem we've had so far when Jake was out there last time is the belt got kicked off and the car overheated pretty severely. We lost about, 4 liters of water. So we put the belt back on, filled it back up, and we should be good to go. We got our friend Eric with us. He's arrived, and he'll probably take this for a spin. And yeah, we'll just have some more fun because that's what we're out here to do. Alright guys, so check this out. The spare tire well actually got dented severely, so it's bulged up quite a bit. Alright guys, so we thought we were ready to go, and we got a couple of issues. Well, so for one, the car's really bent. I don't know what happened, but this panel is really bent, and now the doors don't shut. This door is really tight now. As you can see, we got pretty good bend under here. I probably hit some rocks of some sort. And if we crawl under here, we got a brake line hanging down pretty bad. So that got ripped. It also got pinched really bad. Yeah, the brake line got pinched pretty bad. So what we're gonna do is just pinch it off completely and then and just cut it up there where it's not gonna be an issue. We're gonna run one rear brake, but we have a welded diff, so it still like transfers over to the other side. Should be fine. Yeah, and then hopefully we can go have some more fun. You don't need brake lines. No, you don't. We're gonna go beating again, but I feel like this car's gonna break probably.
Well, don't say that.
I know, I just think it. Oh, sweet.
Holy fuck.
You're gonna hang out here and rip, I guess. All right guys, so we overheated her once again, and we got no tire now, and this rim's looking a little beat. Oh, it's looking real beat. Yeah, that's not round anymore. It's not gonna hold anything. Looks like a sushi roll. All right guys, well yeah, so that's pretty much a wrap up of our video today. We're gonna call her quits now, because right now I can still drive this car home and I don't want to not be able to do that. So yeah, we're gonna fill it back up with water. And I think we actually have a spare tire back at camp, so I'm gonna throw that on. And you guys are gonna see this car out for another time, you know, another day of beating. We bent it a few times, but it seems pretty good. I don't think, you know, anything crucially wrong with it. We got one missing brake. I do need to build a skid plate for it. That's gonna be a big thing. It's gonna, you know, make it a little bit more indestructible. We won't be having this belt issue anymore. And then, yeah, you know, you guys are probably going to be seeing a lot of river beating videos in the next little while. Me and Jake are going to go home right now actually and finish the manual swap on Ted the cigarette. So that's going to be cool. I also have the panel vans on it, or the panels on it, so it looks like a panel van. Yeah, that's hot. That's too hot. All right guys, so quick little follow up on riding the whole river on a rim. This is kind of what ended up happening to the rim. It didn't work so great, and yeah, it even shaved the caliper down and peeled my pads out. It messed up my spring mount, and it grinded the bottom of the shock off and wrecked the bolts and nuts on it. So it also looks like, I think brake fluid is squirting out all over the trailing arm. Hopefully it's not fresh brake fluid. Hopefully that was just the stuff that was left in here. But yeah, so that's a day of river beating for you. But yeah, lots of cool stuff to come for the channel, guys. Like and subscribe for Volvo rape. Peace out.